And welcome everybody to the beginning of the Michigan BRL 200 as we celebrate the 5th anniversary and the flag is green. The field is off to a great start. This is lap 1. There are movement all over the track, up and down. As you take a look at the P3 there, Joseph Fulpis, we got 3 wide in the back. Joseph Fulpis looks like he's going down the apron. Is he going to come back up the track? He is. He's going to get up into Ricky Mandela. You have the Jacks Duvall. They're going to hit each other spinning. There goes Joseph Fulpis in the 11 down on the side of the track, and the 84 Jacks Duvall powers himself way through. Let's go back, take another look at this 3 wide action as we take a look at the replay. The 11 just comes up a hair, squeezes Ricky Mandela 3 into David Owens. Owens backs it way out of the good decision by Owens. And now it's just 4 wide, and 84 just gets turned in front of the nose there of Ricky Mandela into the Joseph Fulpis in the 11. And this is what causes this early incident on lap 1. Nick Mills, David Owens battling down the backstretch. Nick Mills looks to the inside, coming down into turn 3. Entry into 3, they're touching toe-to-toe. David Medina back on the right rear of Nick Mills as they touch. As the field comes back around here, exiting turn 4 here early on in lap 5. 3 wide across the start-finish line for the BRL 200, and exciting early. Tommy Fox battling out Jacks Duvall and Jose Medina in the back there as they drive it down low. 3 wide, 4 wide out of turn 2. As they're forward, they're going to make it work. They're touching door to door, 4 wide across. Jacks Duvall ping-ponging into Tommy Fox. Tommy Fox is going to go for a spin and hits. He's going to try to hold on to it. Noses it into the safer barrier wall, and he goes for a spin there on the backstretch. Bring it out of caution. Jared Kelly getting some dirty air packed on his nose there. He's going to be exiting. Kyle Lanot coming back up in front of him. It's going to get just a little bit loose. Gets bumped around by 56. Gets loose again there into the outside wall. You can see the spread filling out, going wide there as David Owens and Joey Stires make a great move there, get around. Lucas Unicus inside the 37. Smith. They're going to touch. They touch each other. The 37 gets into 132. Can't hold on to Unicus. Right in his lap. Right into Joseph Fulpis in the 11. As Fulpis' day just continues to get worse there. As that's one way to get in victory lane for Joseph today. David Buell, Jared Rose, side by side. Little dirty dirt from Matt Schofield. Oh, the 52 gets loose. David Buell gets loose on the inside, and he's going to go plow up the track into the 51 of Jerry Rose. Hits hit again. Hits into Jacks Duvall, and the 51 goes for a spin. Jacks Duvall manages to narrowly escape that safer barrier wall as the 51's going to come to a complete stop. Lap 78. David Brenner on the inside of Jason Landry, the 56th. Brenner gets tight, pulls up the track, going to get a little loose there, hitting Jason. Tries to hang on to into Sam Milligan. And here goes the 22, still trying to hang on to it. He's going to nose it in, get in the front of Matt Schofield, the 37. Also goes for a spin, the 201. As that's a huge wreck back in the field. Oh, there's another wreck up in front of Tim Darby and Nick Mills. Let's go ahead and take another look back at this. On board with Tim Darby right now. Sees the accident up in front of the cars going and spinning everywhere, every which way. Slows it down. No, he guns it through and nails Nick Mills there in the side. The poor 20 gets T-boned. Another look from here of Nick Mills. See exactly what happened to Mills. Mills battling against Kyle Lanot. Accident in the background. Side by side, here they go. Side draft gone wrong. Maybe he gets the 20. 20 spinning. Hits the grass hard there. Jumps up the track. And here comes the 133. Bam! Hopefully Tim and Nick here are going to be okay as they enter the AMR safety medical tent. But there you can take a look and see Kyle Lanot getting a little too much of a side draft. Turns Nick Mills. And Nick Mills goes for a slide as the car gets off the ground on all 4 tires. Hits the apron. He's got it locked down. Spinning, sliding up the track. Avoids the 2 And that looks like Brandon Finley in the target car as he's locked down, hits the brakes, and slides back up the track. It is not a safe place to be. As just moments from death, here comes the 133, gonna punch his ticket. There it is. There's the contact, as that's a huge hit to the 20. That ends his day, I believe, and the 133 is done for the day as he's gonna take a ride up into the safer barrier wall, as that's gonna end Tim Darby's day. Lap 83, Kyle on the outside gets loose, losing control, tries to hang on to it, out to the other battered wall, gets hit behind by Brandon Shelton. He gets sent down the inside, and innocent bystander Jared Kelly gets hit there super hard, and probably the brakes that toe link there, taking their lift from above. Their 31's going to get loose out of exit. Tries to hang on to it, he doesn't. Brandon Shelton gives him a little bit of a nudge, and the 31 just can't control it, goes down the track, takes out the 55 of Jared Kelly. Ends both their days there. Unfortunate there for the 55 as he was making his way back up the field. Ricky Mandela 3 wide, gets turned there by the 201. That's going to bring out a caution out late in the race and give a green-white checkered, I believe, for the end of this race. Taking a look from the chopper above. The 2 slow on the outside with damage. Ricky splits the middle. And it looks like it's just a 3 and a 201 come together, and Ricky's going to take a slide down to the inside safer barrier wall. Ouch. Chris Smith, Paul Danny, 33 at Paul, Chris Smith 37. They're battling it side by side. 37 squeezing up the 33. Oh, they touch into the wall. Down the backstretch they go as they drag race down into turn 3. Paul looks to the inside. Paul gets position here down the front stretch. And the 37 behind. 37 looking to dive it down underneath Paul. 37 driving down deep. Paul down on the apron. They're going to meet back up out of turn 2. 37 tries to hang on. Oh, they touch and they're spinning down in the infield as the 37 goes wrecking down the inside.